This is a demonstration of how to adjust the buzzer frequency on the transmitter. The buzzer frequency is the only method we have to change the apparent loudness of the transmitter. This is just going to show how you can adjust that so that you can try to maximize the loudness. And the idea is that if we work out a particular frequency is the loudest possible frequency, then we can change the default. So you start by going to the web interface. I have to have the drone turned on and the transmitter turned on. Then you go into the flight parameters section of the web interface, and you choose the radio category within the flight parameters, which controls the interface into the telemetry radio, into the transmitter. So within the radio, the key parameter is this one, called the BRD radio BZ offset. It's the buzzer offset, which is basically adjusting the frequency of the buzzer. And the valid values are, you can put down values as low as about 10 up to about 40. When you adjust this, it takes effect immediately, or within about 1 second it takes effect on the transmitter. So I'll first of all demonstrate the default. So the default is 25. And so at 25, I'll just play the tones for going to GPS mode and off GPS mode. So you can hear there, the first mode was when we switched to indoor mode, and the second tone was where we switched to GPS mode. If I now change this to, say, 30, you'll notice that it says it's changing that value. And I now try the tones again. And we can try a value in between, say 28, and try it again. Or I can try even higher values like 35. And you can see that as you raise this number, the frequency of the tones goes up. You will find that there's a limit once you get up to about 40. If I try that, you'll find that it's, at least to my ear, very hard to hear. And so I don't actually find that louder. So for my perception, with my slightly old ears, I found that 25 was the best value. But if the consensus is that another value is perceived as being louder, then we can certainly change the default to another value. It's just a matter of a couple of people trying this and seeing which value gives the loudest buzz, especially in an outdoor environment where there may be wind noise and other things that you're trying to compete with. So it might be that once you're flying outdoors, that something other than 25 is the loudest possible value.